is crucial proof of how far China has come in terms of directed energy weapons. The weapon must require a high power output to be even remotely useful against the massive satellites in space. The weapon must also feature advanced beam control and adaptive optics technologies to counter atmospheric disturbances and maintain optimal beam quality over long distances. Then, it must incorporate sophisticated tracking and targeting capabilities to ensure accurate and precise engagement of intended targets. But while the RKA, once scaled up, could fire beams intense enough to rip through satellites traveling at speed, China currently denies it as a directed energy weapon. And while the fact on that remains anybody's guess for now, China's next big thing, their hypersonic missiles, bear no uncertainty on their nature, destructiveness, or China's success with them. Here's a closer look at this success. Chinese hypersonic missiles success. It's no question, China has the most advanced hypersonic missiles in the world, far ahead of the US. The Asian country is building a hypersonic missile arsenal from multiple programs across its multiple military services. The most notable of these missiles are the DF-17, the Xingkong-2, and the YJ-21. The YJ-21, which is believed to have a range of 930 miles and a top speed between Mach 6 and Mach 10, has already entered its testing phase. In footage from 2022, the YJ-21 could be seen cold-launched from the vertical launch system of a $900 million Type 055 Renhai-class guided missile cruiser. It would also likely be launchable from China's new, recently launched Type 003 Fujian aircraft carrier, the largest conventionally powered aircraft carrier in the world. The YJ-21 has rather small control surfaces, suggesting it'll likely not double as an anti-air missile, but be used primarily to neutralize opposition ships. At its current pace of development, the YJ-21 could be the world's first ship-based hypersonic anti-ship missile. The Xingkong-2 also has been making some strides. As a wave rider, the Xingkong-2 rides its own shock waves for greater lift, less drag, greater range, and overall improved performance. The missile boasts a maximum range of 6,200 miles, a flight ceiling of 98,000 feet, and a top speed exceeding Mach 6. Then, there's the Dongfang-17 missile, also known as DF-17. This is the most mature hypersonic missile of them all. The 36-foot-long, 33,000-pound hypersonic missile has been tested 7 times and boasts a 100% success rate, a maximum range of 1,600 miles, a flight ceiling of 197,000 feet, and unbelievable levels of maneuverability are only some of what makes the DF-17 the face of China's unrivaled hypersonic missile prowess. As the tension between China and the US continues to grow, Chinese dominance in hypersonic missile technology is a threat the US cannot help but respond to in the loudest, clearest, most dominant way possible. And here is that response. The US responds. The US is investing heavily in countering the threat of China. Proof of this is in no short supply. From warning statements to stronger allied relations to the record-breaking fiscal year 2024 defense budget that references China multiple times. In the statement by Secretary of Defense Lloyd J. Austin III on the fiscal year 2024 budget, defending the U.S. and her allies against the growing threat from China was crucial, whether it be by deterring conflict or by prevailing in it should one eventually break out. A record $145 billion is to be spent on research, development, testing, and evaluation alone. That's more than the entire annual defense budget of every other nation on the planet except China. Then there is the $170 billion slated for procurement of technologies alone. Another record for the history books. To make the most of these huge numbers, the U.S. would focus on building and fortifying its resilient joint force and defense ecosystem.